The Yaochunyi Academy is a century-old, beautiful heritage compound, spreading over 32,000 square meters of hillside. It has 3 distinct zones along the hill slope. The blocks within the compound have many functions. They include exhibition halls, gallery, theater, lecture spaces, restaurant, and cafe, as well as hostels and lodges. A major problem for the academy is that there are cracks and leaks in rooftop tiles, doors, and windows, not untypical of old heritage sites. Fixing heritage buildings requires extra care, because retrofits and renovations must meet the demands of conservation policies. Moreover, the subtropical, high-humidity climate in Hong Kong presents special challenges to housing valuable exhibits and cultural relics. Dampness, rust, and mold are thus the constant threats. These conditions also present health risk to staff and visitors. The typical way to deal with high humidity in a hot climate is to install air conditioners. However, the problem with this standard method is that the cold air exacerbates condensation on interior surfaces. To tackle this challenge, HKUST and the Academy initiated a joint pilot study in July 2023 to install a smart fresh air unit in the Heritage Hall. The ambient moist air is cooled and pre-dried in the unit before it enters the hall. The unit maintains a slight positive pressure indoors to effectively prevent the external hot and humid air from getting inside. The preliminary findings are remarkably promising. Prior to the installation, the old air conditioning unit kept indoor temperatures at around 25 degrees Celsius, but the relative humidity remained as high as up to 70 to 80%. With the smart fresh air unit, the indoor humidity decreased to about 55%, while the indoor temperature could be kept at 4 to 6 degrees below the temperatures outside without the need for additional air cooling. By adding aluminum and HEPA filters to the unit, 75 to 90% of respirable particulate matters were removed. This means the indoor air is cooler, drier, and much cleaner than outside. Drier conditions, which are unfavorable for the growth of mold, improve human health. This smart system reduces the use of energy by around 70% in this pilot study, resulting in not only savings in electricity cost, but also a reduction in carbon emissions. The Academy represents the most challenging type of retrofit because of its historical building structure and conservation constraints. The successful implementation of this smart methodology under such conditions highlights its usefulness for other types of newer buildings, including offices, schools, commercial, institutional, and even residential buildings. It also demonstrates the vast potential of generating measurable co-benefits on decarbonization, better indoor air quality, improved human health and building conservation, when coupled with financing schemes to retrofit buildings in Hong Kong on a larger scale.